27 years old. I'm a recovering drug addict. I know that I caused my family a lot of pain, a lot of heartache because of my self-centeredness. I was only concentrated on myself. Very selfish were my actions at that point in my life. And so I would do things like steal from them, lie to them, without really batting an eye on the surface. Right? On the surface, it all seemed fluid, and it seemed second nature to tell these lies and to steal these things from them and to manipulate these people that were close to me. Ironically, the people that I hurt the most were the people that were close to me, because I had already gained their trust throughout, when I was younger. I had their love, so it was easier to push the limits and push the borders and for them to really turn their back on me. It took a lot longer for those people to do that because I had been through so much for them, and I caused them a lot of harm. But on the inside, I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want to do those things to them. It's just that I didn't really have much of another choice. I didn't really know of another way of solving this beast that had taken over my life. What started out to be fun had all of a sudden become my life. Well, on June 24th, 2010, when I started the journey that I'm on now of being free of drugs and alcohol, I was kind of faced with a big hole in me. I had to figure out some pretty drastic changes had to happen in my life. I really had to go back through my life and figure out where I had probably strayed from the path of what might be just in this world, what is probably a good way of living, instead of only basing things on what people can do for me or what I can get out of the world, taking from everything, as opposed to maybe being a viable member of society and giving, So I was really faced with some problems at that point. It was hard for me to operate early on, and even still so today. I'm not going to say that things are perfect, but they're a lot better than when they were because of the actions that I take. I really had to step away from the concept of if I feel okay and if I think okay, then I'm okay. It's really based on the actions that I'm taking today. And if I'm acting like a viable member of society and I'm helping other people out, then I'm probably doing okay, as opposed to taking from the world and feeding my emotional side. The primary purpose of my life is to be of service to other people, is to show them that there's a way out of that darkness, whatever that, however you want to describe the addiction or what it is, there is a way out of it. If I don't stay focused on that, I tend to implode in on myself. I tend to revert back to the old way of living and act very selfish and self-centered. If there's something I can say to somebody that is still struggling with drug addiction or alcoholism, I would like to say this, that there is a way out of the madness. I've come to find out a lot about myself that I don't know if everybody would be privy to if they didn't walk in the shoes that I did. I wouldn't say that it was a plight that I went on. Anything that was bestowed upon me was negative in any way, or positive for that matter. I think things just are. And this is the life that I lived. And in doing so, I've kind of been enlightened to certain things about myself and certain things about the world. I found that I'm just a person in the world. That's all I am. I'm here to help other people in the world. That's the basis of my life. And I'm okay with that today.